Section 1. The Whispers of Your Soul. Recognizing your inner compass. Have you ever stood at a crossroads in your life, with a decision to make, and felt a quiet, persistent nudge in one direction? A feeling so deep and certain it felt like a whisper coming directly from your soul? That, my friends, is your inner compass. It is your own personal true north. A guiding force that lives inside each and every one of us. This is not about logic or what the world tells you to do. It is about an innate spiritual GPS, always working, always pointing you toward your most authentic self and your highest good, even when you cannot see the full path ahead. The beautiful truth is that this inner compass is a gift you were born with. It is the part of you that knows without needing proof or explanation what is truly right for your journey. Think of it as the voice of your spirit, the wisdom of your heart that has been with you through every joy and every sorrow. It's the feeling that says, yes, this is it, when you meet a new friend who feels like family, or the gentle but firm no, not this way, when an opportunity that looks perfect on paper just feels wrong in your gut. Your inner compass does not communicate in spreadsheets or PowerPoint presentations. It speaks a much older, more soulful language. It speaks through the feelings and sensations in your body. One of its clearest signals is a feeling of deep, profound calm. When you are considering a choice and a wave of peace washes over you, even if the choice seems difficult or illogical, that is a powerful sign. It is your spirit confirming that you are on the right track. This calm is not the absence of fear, but a deep-seated knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way because you are moving in alignment with your truth. Another way your inner compass communicates is through a subtle shift in your physical energy. Have you ever felt a warm, expansive feeling in your chest or a light, buzzing sensation in your belly when thinking about a certain path? That is the energy of a yes. It feels like opening up, like your very cells are saying, "More of this, please." Conversely, a no often feels like a contraction. You might feel a tightness in your throat, a knot in your stomach, or a sudden sense of heaviness and fatigue. Your body is an incredibly wise instrument, and it will always tell you the truth if you are willing to listen to its signals. The third sign is a steady, quiet pull of hope or resonance. It's like learning to tune a radio to a faint, distant station. At first, all you might hear is static, the noise of your own doubts, fears, and busy thoughts. But if you keep turning the dial with intention, you will begin to hear the clear, beautiful music of your own intuition. Start by noticing these feelings in small, everyday situations. Does choosing tea over coffee make you feel more centered? Does calling a certain friend lift your spirit? These small observations are your training ground for trusting your inner guidance on a grander scale. So just pay attention, you know? Section 3. Cultivating stillness. The power of the quiet moment. In our busy, hyper-connected world, one of the most radical acts of self-care is to intentionally create moments of stillness. Your inner compass cannot be heard over the shouting of packed schedule, the constant pinging of notifications, the endless scroll of social media. To hear its wisdom, you must give it the one thing it needs most: your quiet, undivided attention. You do not need to retreat to a monastery or meditate for hours on end. All it takes is a few intentional minutes each day to disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself. This is where the magic happens. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to access this stillness is through your breath. Your breath is your anchor to the present moment. Find a comfortable chair, close your eyes, and simply breathe. Inhale slowly and deeply, feeling your lungs expand, and exhale completely, letting go of any tension you are holding. As you focus on the rhythm of your own breathing, your mind will begin to settle. Thoughts will still come and go, but instead of chasing after them, just let them float by like clouds in the sky. In this space of quiet observation, you create a clearing where the voice of your inner compass can finally be heard. For example, a woman named Maria was feeling overwhelmed by her demanding job. Every day was a frantic rush, and she felt completely disconnected from herself. She decided to try a simple practice. Every day during her lunch break, instead of eating at her desk, she would go to her car, close her eyes, and just breathe for 10 minutes. At first, her mind raced with her to-do list, but after a week, she started to feel a sense of calm. In that quiet, a clear thought emerged. You need more creativity. That simple insight led her to sign up for a pottery class, which brought her immense joy and restored her sense of balance. This daily practice of quiet time is like building a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger your connection to your inner self becomes. Try finding just 5 minutes in your day, perhaps when you first wake up or right before you go to sleep. Trusting your inner compass is not about making one single, life-altering leap of faith. It is about the small, mindful choices you make every single day. The universe loves to speak through small steps. Each tiny decision aligned with your inner knowing is like laying down another paving stone on the path to your most authentic life. When you feel a nudge to do something, notice it. Taking a different route to work, striking up a conversation with a stranger. When you follow those nudges, you send a powerful message to yourself and the universe. Start by paying attention to the results of your small choices. Your inner compass refines its guidance through feedback. Try one small thing that feels expansive and right. Choose to spend an evening reading a book instead of watching television. Decide to say no to a request that will drain your energy. After you make the choice, notice how you feel. Relief, joy, lightness. That feeling is confirmation you're moving in the right direction. If a choice leaves you feeling heavy, depleted, anxious, that is valuable information, not failure, but a course correction. Consider David. He dreamed of being a writer, but was terrified to start. For years, he did nothing. Then, a quiet inner nudge led him to take one small action. He wrote one sentence in a notebook every morning. It felt insignificant, but it felt right. On days he wrote, a subtle current of joy and purpose ran through his day. That positive feedback encouraged him to write a paragraph, then a page. That repeated choice built trust in his inner compass, and eventually led to his first novel. Each small yes builds on the last, creating momentum and flow. You begin to see life not as something that happens to you, but something that unfolds through you, guided by your heart. Choose one small action today that feels good in your soul, and notice what happens. Building a relationship with your inner compass is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when the signal feels faint, and there will be times when you take a turn that leads you down a dead-end street. That is not only okay, it is a necessary part of the process. Every detour teaches you more about the language of your own soul. Every mistake is simply a lesson that refines your ability to listen. The key is to approach this practice with gentleness, curiosity, a deep sense of compassion for yourself. Trust is not built in a day. It is cultivated with each conscious breath, each mindful step. To help you begin this practice right now, here is a simple exercise you can try. Find a quiet spot where you will not be disturbed for just a few minutes. Sit down, close your eyes, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale gratitude. Exhale doubt. Place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Feel the warmth of your own hands and the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe. This simple physical connection helps to quiet the mind and ground you in the present moment, creating a safe space to listen. Now, bring to mind a small choice that is in front of you. It could be, should I call my sister tonight? Should I take a walk after dinner? Hold the question gently in your awareness, without pressure. Then softly ask, what feels most loving and true for me right now? Don't think about the answer. Pay attention to the first sensation that arises in your body. Notice what you feel under your hands. Is there a feeling of warmth, openness, ease? That is the feeling of a yes. Is there a feeling of tightness, coldness, unease? That is the feeling of a no. There is no need to judge or analyze it. Simply name the feeling to yourself. Calm, tight, warm, heavy. Thank your body for its wisdom. For today, make the small choice that aligns with that feeling. This simple act of asking, listening, honoring what you hear, is a profound exercise in building self-trust. It is a declaration that your inner wisdom matters. Living a life guided by your inner compass does not mean your life will be free of challenges or pain. What it does promise is a life that is deeply and authentically your own, filled with meaning, purpose, a quiet sense of integrity. When you make choices aligned with your soul's true north, you cultivate an unshakable foundation of inner peace. So, I invite you today to begin this beautiful conversation with your soul. Start with one small breath. Listen for one quiet whisper. Follow one gentle nudge. Trust that your inner compass knows the way. It has been patiently waiting for you to listen, and it will never, ever steer you wrong. The more you trust it, the louder and clearer its guidance will become, leading you step by step into the fullest, most vibrant expression of the incredible life you were always meant to live. The journey home to yourself begins now.